All right, man. I had to hop on here for a quick second, just for a quick second. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them nights, man, where you just vibing. You know what I'm saying? You just, you and your thoughts, you and your feelings, you and your mind. You playing some music, you playing some songs, man. You get deeper in that hole. You fall deeper in that space, deeper in that black hole. You know what I'm saying? And it gets to the point to where you just, man, you just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just like, oh, you know, songs that just either bring back memories or create memories or intensify memories or, whatever that may be. It's one of them nights. It's one of them nights, man. So I was like, you know what? Let me just hop on the podcast. Let me hop on the mic and just talk about it. And just talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Threw my boy Trey songs on. And sometimes I just can't throw it on. But I threw them on. Um, man, and yeah, sometimes you get those moments, man, where you just you you in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put it that way, you in your feelings. And it's that one, two, three, four, five, six songs or song or however you want to put it that just creates that level of emotion in you. And I have a platform to talk about these things, you know what I'm saying? Let's just talk art. Music is, you know, a part of me that I just can never escape. And I have so many experiences, so many memories with music that sometimes, man, it gets pretty overbearing. It can get pretty overbearing. You can get pretty, you know, overwhelmed by your own emotions that come with certain songs, man, certain lyrics, certain verses that just hit. And I have a thing about me that my brain does, and that is it creates this natural high. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I literally have posted a photo. I had somebody comment, I ain't gonna say no names. I had somebody comment, it was like, man, Trey, you look kind of high. You look like you faded. And I was like, I ain't never smoked none in my life. I ain't never smoked in my life. But I was like, what you talking about? You know, I ain't never smoked in my life. But come to find out, it's just the fact that I just love um I, it's the fact that I have certain experiences, certain thoughts that create certain emotions that then allow my brain to produce endorphins. And I think, I don't know, maybe this is an issue I have when it comes to listening to music and art and things of that nature and listening to certain songs. But my brain, I feel, overproduces endorphins. Like it shoots out endorphins, but it shoots out more than what it should. And I get on this high, this emotional high of just clouding and floating and faded, drifting. I'm gone. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So it just baffles me um how music, how far music can take me. Sometimes it could just be an instrumental. Hearing a certain type of freaking instrumental to take me. It's like, man, the power of music, man, it can really be used for a good thing or a bad thing. But if you know, you know. And you know what I'm talking about. And that is when you in your mood, man, when you in your zone where you in this zone where you are just floating. You're floating in your emotions because you didn't heard a song or played a song that I ain't gonna say you shouldn't have played it. It's just that the song has done something to you that it did back then. Certain words, certain phrases, you floating. You float, you gone. In a matter of just a few seconds, you are gone. You are no longer. Um, you are no longer here. You're no longer there. You're no longer anywhere. You're just gone. You're just floating. And that's the power that music has, man. It has that ability to just take you to a place that you've never been, you know. But that's not a bad thing. That's not to say that that's a bad thing. It can be an amazing thing. It just, I think for me, it surprises me how music does that. Right now, I'm just talking. I'm just talking, man. I'm just rambling. But in my ramble, I hope to some extent it brings some type of relation to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Um, where you just have this level of drift and you just gone. You high. Excuse me. You high off the adrenaline that music has created for you, man. So many different ways you can go with it, so many different obstacles. You know what I'm saying? It brings in the level of relationships, all type of dynamic of relationship that you may have. Then the music creates some form of solution just from the beat, the music, the way the artist is singing it itself. Listening to it creates a solution, even though you haven't necessarily created a solution. The power of music, man. Mm. Again, I throw my boy Trey songs, man. Man, it gets me every time because again, that was music I always listened to when I was in my emotions in certain ways. And albeit good or bad, or however you want to put it, but the music itself is just, music. It's music, man, and it's powerful. Music is powerful. I don't think I necessarily understood how powerful music was um, until I started to understand how powerful music was. um, and music is powerful. Music is powerful, man. It is. It is something that um, music is something that you can't control. You know what I'm saying? You can't tame music. Music can't be controlled, it can't be contained, it can't be um manipulated. It can't be, you know what I'm saying, to any degree or to a degree. Music is its own thing. It's the purest, it's one of the purest forms of art. And it's gonna do what it does to the listener. I'm gonna say that again. It's gonna do what it does to the listener. Music gonna do what it does to the listener. However you want to take that, whatever that may mean to you, whatever that may mean to me, music gonna do what it does. And yeah, for me, music does exactly what it does. And it can send you down a rabbit hole of just pure emotion. You don't know where you're going, you don't know where you at, you don't know where you been. You just know that you float. You just know that you in there. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing that music does, that it creates. And again, the power of it, the power of music, you know. Um, it's incredible. It's incredible. Monique said, music saved my life. Monique, that's deep. That's a deep statement right there. Music said, talk to me about that. What you mean it saved your life? Like, can you go a little deeper in that, Monique? That's dope, though. What's good, Margot? How you doing? How you doing? I'm on, I'm recording a podcast like video, but I'm also on TikTok. So y'all who may be seeing this, I'm also on TikTok. But Monique just said music saved her life. And for some people, it's to that extent, you know what I'm saying? To the extent to where music is saving people's lives, man. Music is life giving. You know what I'm saying? Music it can take away life. You can use music that could, in a sense, take away life. You have rappers that kill each other over music, over beef. But then you also have that music, man, that just put freaking life into this freaking world. And you know, albeit literally, you done had some people who'd have made babies from music. So literal aspect of music saving one's life. Uh, I definitely understand that. But Monique, that's a dope quote you just or a dope statement you just made there. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do a little rambling, make a little podcast. I hopped on TikTok also to just kind of, you know, add to that level of transparency. But music, man, it again, it's one of those nights, man. I put the headphones on, listen to some songs I probably shouldn't have listened to because they got me in my emotions, man. I'm in I'm floating. I'm floating. When I tell you I'm in my emotions right now, I'm floating. But again, at the same time, sometimes you need to sit in those emotions. You need to sit in the emotions that music brings out of you. Sometimes we don't want to face certain emotions. So we got to listen to music or certain songs that bring those emotions out so that we can face them. Sometimes that's needed too, you know? So, albeit, man, whatever it may be, music is definitely one of the mediums by which you could use to maybe in some sense set yourself free. What's good, Miss Linda? Latina was good. Shia, a lot from Houston. Houston, that's what's up. Shout out to Houston. I'm over here making a podcast. Ain't nothing to it, but we just talking about music. We vibing to music a little bit. I wanted to just make a little podcast snippet on music, and I'm in one of those emotional highs right now from some songs I listened to. I threw on some little Trey songs, and I got some emotions in my head right now. But that's the beauty of a podcast. You can talk it out. You can vent a little bit, you know, and share it with the world. So that's what we doing here, man. None big, none too big, but just a little snippet I wanted to make, a little clip I wanted to make, man, and share with y'all about my thoughts on music. And again, I'll have this uploaded for TikTok. This will be on YouTube. Let's just talk Trey. For my YouTube channel, man, y'all already know, man, it's your boy Trey with Let's Just Talk Trey. We talking about art here, man. And until next time, peace.